today we have Praveen Kumar and Zana Manzek. I would like to introduce both of them and hand over. I will start with Praveen. Praveen, please tell us something about yourself, and we are looking forward to have a discussion with you today.
Nice. Thanks, Rishabh. Hey, everyone. My name is Praveen, and I'm originally from Chennai, India, and currently living and working in one of the top 2 banks in the UK. And my specialization is React.js, and I do have some, like some experience with blockchain, and that's the reason I thought of like saying a hi to everyone, whatever the blockchain related, related expos or related events happening. So I'll be also be there. So I'm a full stack JavaScript specialist, and I'm a full stack developer. I'm a mentor in those areas. So yeah, that's more or less about me. I've got like 15 years of experience in this industry, and that's me.
Thank you so much, Praveen. Pleasure to meet you, and welcome to this session organized by TDeFi BizThon. We are looking forward to hear more insights from the work that you've been doing and how you have been helping out the developers that are building the next world that we're living in, the
Definitely.
developers and the builders of the world that we're living in. Zana, would really appreciate to have some words from you as well about yourself and about the work that you're doing.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Rishabh. My name is Jana. I lead of operation UAE and international business at Recruin. Recruin is one partner who helped with organizing this hackathon. And I have more 5 years experience in recruitment. We're hiring people for blockchain. And yes, I'm really happy to be part of this discussion, guys. Thank you.
Very nice. So we have someone who is helping the developers, and we have someone who are hiring the developers. So what a perfect combination of panel we have today.
Awesome.
Glad to have you both today on the session with us. Great. So I'll take a few minutes to introduce TDeFi BizThon and what we are doing. And from there, we'll take it up a few questions, and would like to know more about from Praveen and Zana about the work and how they can, we can work together to build this ecosystem even stronger. So TDeFi BizThon is an initiative by TDeFi. TDeFi is an acceleration program, the world's first virtual acceleration program that invests and accelerates startups from the blockchain and crypto ecosystem. Primarily, we are inclined towards, we started our operations in early 2020, but we have been an investor per se from the last 8 years. TDeFi was started with an initiative to mentor entrepreneurs, because as we all know that blockchain is the technology for the Gen Zs and millennials, right? So this is the most, these are the people who are building the products today on blockchain. And these are the people who would really need mentorship and expertise of how to scale a company. Just the technology itself is not comprehensive or is not full enough to become a product and do a problem. And that's where TDeFi started its operations back in 2020. We have accelerated and invested in more than 30 projects and have an ecosystem of more than 100 projects that that are working with us in this ecosystem to bring utilities on blockchain. Some of our incubated ventures have valuations in hundreds of $1 million. They are some of the largest exchanges of different Turkey, a lot of other startup traction. Now, coming to what TDeFi BizThon is, TDeFi BizThon is a business hackathon, as its name says. And the theme of the whole event is walk in as an idea and walk out as a fully funded business. So what we essentially are looking at is there are 3 stages to the competition. The stage 1 is idea submission, where you as a person, and I would repeat my words, as a person, that means you need not be a developer, only a developer. You need not be only an entrepreneur to participate here. You can be anyone. You can be a community manager, you can be a product manager, you can be a marketing manager, you can be a developer, of blockchain, you can be a developer of any technology in the world, but you should have a vision to build a product, and you can participate in this business hackathon. In the first stage, all of these participants would be required to submit an idea. These shortlisted ideas will be going to for the second round, which is an MVP round. This is a minimum viable product round where you would be required to build an MVP and get the mentorship from the leading blockchain experts that have joined the mentor network of TDeFi BizThon. The third round is the final round, an on-site round. Now, here is where where the maximum, let's say, the glam comes in TDeFi BizThon. So the finalists from the MVP round would be going to Dubai for the final presentation round and the final round of the hackathon to present their idea at GITEX, which Future Blockchain Summit at GITEX, which is the largest technology exhibition in the world that happens in Dubai from almost, I think, 1996. So I think it's the 26th avatar of GITEX that would be happening today this year in Dubai from 17th to 20th October. And all of these people who would be participating in the hackathon and would be reaching to the final stages would be given a chance and opportunity to not only build a product, but also get the investments and the funds from the large network of investors, influencers, partnerships with conglomerate, partnerships with other blockchain startups that would be participating not only in the hackathon, but also as exhibitors in this arena, which has seen more than 150,000 people participating in the previous events. And this year it's going to be even bigger because we have the Global Expo happening at the same time. With this much of information, I would now mention a few stats about this event. The prize money for this event is $1 million that would be distributed across the rewards and awards for 25 winners across 5 tracks. So there are 5 tracks in the likes of DeFi, NFT, social networks, and then social sustainability and blockchain everything. So these are some of these 5 tracks on which these participants can build their product. And then there is a prize reward pool of $1 million that would be distributed, which makes this event larger, or I guess one of the largest hackathons that's happening. That's not the end of it. We have hashtag airdropping a Lambo campaign where we are inviting. We all know that in the last 10 years, blockchain has been growing exponentially. Well, and one of the many reasons, and I think one of the major reasons for this is the strong community that we have as a part of blockchain ecosystem. We collaborate, we partner, we promote, we encourage. All of us as blockchain, as participants of blockchain and technology ecosystem, we have been encouraging everyone to participate and grow this ecosystem even larger. And with the same vision and aligned with the same mission of bringing more and more participants and people to this ecosystem of blockchain, we have launched a campaign called Airdropping a Lambo, where any person who refers someone to join this hackathon and participate in this hackathon, they would be given points, and the person whose referred team reaches to the top 25 gets a chance to be eligible to win a Lamborghini Huracan from TDeFi. That's how we have scheduled, or we have structured this whole event to encourage participants, to encourage developers, entrepreneurs, community managers, product managers to come forward and participate in this grand and mega event that's happening. With this, I would like to sort of give some rest to my voice, and also would like to invite Praveen to sort of tell us about how hackathons have been helping the developers and this whole ecosystem, the technology ecosystem, to build some real solutions.
Thanks, Rishabh. Yes, you can take some rest, and let me go talk some technical stuff and make people come to a different world. So basically, I work full-time for a company, and I have been a hackathon hunter through the company as well as in my personal time as well. So the one main thing about hackathon is you have limited set of resources and you have limited time, and you need to build something really brilliant. So the fun part is, how many of you here are backbenchers? I'm a backbencher. I'm a lazy person. So within 2 days, like let's say, yeah. So let's say if we have like something like just you just have the 2 days to finish the assignment and you need to submit everything, but you don't have any more time, you don't have any resources, like it's a Saturday and Sunday, and then all the teachers will also be in the home, like you cannot go to the college or something like that. So I'm talking about a student specific scenario. And it when it comes to professionals, even that's going to be the same. Your seniors or your managers or your co-workers will not be available at the moment, and obviously you are in such a place where you have to help yourself out. It's kind of like an escape room, right? So you have some problems to solve and you have limited time and limited resource. So in India, a lot of people would have told something like this. So there is this popular meme that's going on a lot. It's called Jugad, and I don't even know the meaning of it. Then later on, I came to know that it's like the fake thing. Okay, so and irrespective of what kind of a tool or technique that you use, as long as it works in the worst way possible, like a hack job, that's called as a hack job, and that is what you will be doing as a minimal viable product in the hackathons. So hackathons are preliminary, like a hack job that goes like you get started with something to make a big thing. So that's about hackathons. So why hackathons are important in the development community? So the first thing is, when I'm working in a full-time role, I do get a lot of problems that are extremely hard to solve. When we are in such a pressure at that point of time, like during this hackathon period, we are competing with other people as well, and we get that, I don't know, like let's say there are a lot of movies that would have showed you this particular thing. When you are extremely in the urgency of submitting something, you kind of like tend to work harder, or like tend to work smarter, or maybe even it so happens that you will be able to work in a better way. So that is what a hackathon environment brings to you as a developer or a contributor. And for me, I'll let me say, like, if I'm talking from the developer's perspective, so I'll be like extremely trying to use my brain to the maximum level to somehow try to solve the problems that I get. Yeah, in a quick way, I'll be able to solve something really crazy which I was not able to do previously. But during the hackathon environment, yes, I would be able to. The second thing is, how about getting something in a simpler way or a better way? So that is something which we will be doing during a hackathon. So there are multiple ways you can achieve it. Like you don't even think, okay, this is a way where we can try, because we are in such a desperate situation where you have to get something or the other. So at that point of time, you get lot of solutions, lot of different approaches, and then coming to the next level as a mentor or as a person who can hire, I guess that would be perfectly covered by Shana. But I'll just tell a bit, because even I have been interviewing candidates through my company and hiring them, and all I look at is the way people approach the problem and stuff. So when you have the right way to approach it and get it done, there you go. That's what matters a lot, rather than whether you are like making it a complete application product. It all requires a start. So in a hackathon, that is something which you would be looking at. So you'll be able to solve a lot of things, and you'll be able to learn something totally different way. So there are a lot of people to meet, like in this hackathon, like let it be any hackathon, a lot of teams will be participating, and that would be a huge opportunity for you to network with others and see what they think about. And at the last moment, definitely there will be a kind of like everyone will be telling about what exactly has been done so far and what approach they took, stuff like that. And that will actually give you an idea of like how else you can actually solve a single problem. There are n number of ways to solve a single problem, and here you will be able to learn a lot of things. So those are a couple of things that I wanted to talk from my perspective. And over to you, Jana.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's very huge opportunity for participant because, example, from my experience, when I look in candidates, I all time check volunteering experience with hackathons and other competitions, because it's about how this person will be proactive in work, and I think it's very important. And plus about hackathon, it's huge opportunity because participant can speech and present their project in GITEX. If you know GITEX, it's really big event in Dubai, and I think it's very nice opportunity. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Praveen, I would like to address this question. I would like to know from you as well, right? And I mean, the last conversation we had. So, by the way, guys, Praveen is, if you look at his YouTube channel, you would find really informative videos. He has been putting up some fantastic work, for the developers to help, and his network of its students has been really getting really the benefits of his inputs that he has been putting in to provide the best content for the developers to learn. Although Praveen is still sort of new to the blockchain ecosystem, but his approach and vision to learn and keep on learning has really been a fantastic one, a fantastic journey for himself. And that's why he's the right person to ask this question and also address this query that we have been receiving as the organizing team. So a lot of people have asked this question saying that, is this hackathon only for blockchain developers? In one word, the answer is no. This hackathon, and that's why it's not only an hackathon, it's a business hackathon. It's called BizThon, where we are not just producing some codes, some line of codes. We're producing a company. We're saying that you walk in as an idea and walk out as a fully funded business. And to make a company a fully funded business, you just don't need a blockchain developer. Blockchain development is just one part of it. There is the front end, there is a back end, there is a product, there is a platform, there are internal transactions, there is a database engineer, there is a data analyst, there is a marketer, there is everyone, right? There is a product management guy, there is a management team, there's everyone. And this whole team makes a product, and that product goes live to become what we call today as the success, right? So even if you take example of some largest companies of the world, let's take example of Ethereum, right? This is what it was, which built one of the first smart contracts, or a language, developed one of the first languages to develop smart contracts and dApps. Even that, the team of Ethereum, the foundation has some developers, but then there are some people who are working towards its marketing. Then there are some people who are working towards reaching out to the audience, reaching out to the community, right? So if you take example of some largest exchanges, let's say, let's take example of OpenSea, which is an NFT marketplace. So there is a smart contract which is building the NFT, then NFT marketplace. Then there is a team that has built that whole marketplace or the platform. Then there is a team that is reaching out to the audience and the community. Then there is a team that is raising funds. So all of these people combined together make a product. And that's the culture we wanted to promote. And we want to encourage every one of you, even if you are let's say a node developer, right? And you would like to contribute to this hackathon and participate, then register yourself. Our team will get in touch with you to join your hands with someone who is already building a product or who has an idea. And that way, these 3-4 people can combine and build a product. So this is for everyone. This is not just for our blockchain developer. I would like to understand from you, Praveen, and how do you see this as an opportunity for developers who are not in the blockchain ecosystem?
Okay, you can actually consider me as one of the person who is not in the blockchain ecosystem, because I just used blockchain for just 3 months, and that is not actually what a blockchain developer has to do. So Rishabh, you said about back end, front end, etc., but you missed the main point, man. It's on a weekend and you will go out with a friend. those two ends you have missed. Okay, it's just kidding. So BizThon, as the name suggests, it actually focuses on the business idea. So the saying is awesome, right? Come with an idea and go out with a fully funded product. So what happens in generally when you try to work on a product? So you have a team of not just developers or coders, but you have a team who works like in an agile methodology. Maybe that is something that I have seen that works in the past few years and stuff like that. So the good part is, just give me 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, so a particular team will have one, at least one developer, at least one idea maker. That person could be a product owner. There could be one product owner who focuses on the product, and as Rishabh said, and also front end web development, people who are in web development, yes, there will be someone to use a user interface. Let it be even command line interface. So web development or command line interface. So there should be a web interface or a command line interface. So someone needs to work on that. And then obviously there will be some kind of like receiving the input, processing the input, and then talking to the, the back store, something like that. So for that, there should be a backend developer, and the backend developer, once the backend code is ready, it will be talking to that blockchain platform, whether it is smart contracts or hyperledger or whichever technology that you are using. So that is completely written in a different type of code. So all these things need to synchronously go in hand, and not only that, this will actually help you in team building skills as well. So you will be working as a team, and you will be also learning a lot of new things. Maybe for example, I would be a super awesome front end developer who doesn't know anything about backend, or maybe I could be a super awesome backend developer who knows nothing about front end or any other ways that you can interact with the users. So there is this super opportunity that you know what you're doing in your part, along with what others are doing in the like the other paradigms in the same product. And then the ideator and the product owner are sitting next to you. They all could be a single person, or they all could be multiple people, or you as a person can be both a product owner as well as a front end developer, so that you can actually tell, okay, this is how the product should come and this will be really good or something like that. So those kind of things are possible as well. So it is going to be a complete teamwork, and you have to like, this is something which I would like you to do personally. So when you come as a team, split yourself up. Yes, I know. If you come as a team, if you have another friend who is also similar to you, then it's better you both split yourselves away and then go find another team where everyone is in different ways, so that you will be able to understand what ideas they would have, and you can learn a lot from them as well. So this is something which came to me, and I thought this would be a nice way to mingle with new people, get new friends, get new ideas, get new learning. It's all about learning, right? And then
Fantastic.
you might even win a Lamborghini.
Fantastic. The last line is something that says it all. Life is it's a journey. It's not a destination, and it's always, we always learn, and the best way to move forward is to learn and grow, learn and grow. And I think that sums up the entire, not only this hackathon, but yeah, more of every challenge that you face in life. Now, enough being philosophical. I'll now move on to Zana to uh, also understand another aspect of this whole business hackathon or BizThon, that as we like to call it. So Zana is representing Recruin, and Recruin is a placement partner as well as a hackathon partner for with TDeFi BizThon. So Recruin is a team of experts that has put up the initiative to bring the right people to the right teams. Right? Blockchain as an ecosystem was flourishing, it was growing. But then when we used to talk to entrepreneurs, when we used to talk to these companies, they always had this problem of getting the right talent, because it was always it used to it used to be a problem, or it used to be a belief that blockchain is all about development. But then these entrepreneurs, all of these unicorns that we see today, or decacons, they are looking for not only for developers but also for product managers, marketers, and as we have already mentioned about all of the participants of any company of any average company, right? So blockchain is just another industry that would go on the same path. Now, Recruit has taken this initiative to get the right people at the right place. Zana, how do you think a candidate, a participant who would be joining this hackathon can take advantage of the expertise of Recruit, and how can Recruit as a company help these participants?
Okay, very, very nice question. I have one comment for last question about when you're not in blockchain, because I had also experience when I was volunteering in one hackathon. I am not technical girl. I am not designer, not developer, but all time I'm thinking about one idea and I say, okay, if I have now opportunity, I find two people. It was one guy from development, a girl from design. I was like responsible for idea, for flow, and from 20 team we win second place, and it was really nice. It's about when you don't have a lot of time, and when you have idea, when you really want to create something big. Yeah, about recruiting and about right people. Yes, in blockchain now very big problem to find right people because blockchain it's a new direction, and when you need to have loyalty people, and you need to bring people from IT, from fintech and other direction, and it's really new. And how recruiting can help? Recruiting also can help to find job, a really nice job in big startup like Vazirex, Binance, and other. And recruiting can help with creating CV, with recruiting can help with how it's called with soft with create CV and soft skills and hard skills. Yeah.
Got it. So if I would like to sum it, Recruit as a company would be not only helping the participants to create a profile that can really help them to land up with a exciting and a fantastic opportunity to work with some of the leading blockchain companies of the world, but also connect them. So not only help them in creating a profile, but also connecting them and giving them an opportunity of interview or discussion with these large companies that we are talking about. So that's a fantastic initiative, Zana. Thank you so much for being our partner and making this hackathon even bigger by your initiative. So it's if I would like to call it, you come in as an idea and then not only walk out as a business, but if you somehow do not land up as a winner, but you still would walk out with a job offer in your hand. That's something that that would be really helpful for all the participants.
And also, guys, we are sharing our vacancy in blockchain in Discord channel. You can check job board, and as well we have job portal for blockchain vacancy. You can join, you can create your profile and to know more about opportunity in blockchain.
Great. Praveen, I think in the best interest of time, and I would like to have some closing thoughts from you about what would be your suggestion to a developer who is aspiring to learn about blockchain, but at present has his or her core expertise in a non-blockchain technology. What should be the roadmap of such developers?
Okay, this is actually a burning question for me as well. And unfortunately, I don't have an answer right now for this. But before the event ends, I'll definitely get a answer, and maybe who knows, I could even give a complete roadmap of blockchain in the closing ceremony of this thing on my YouTube channel. So whoever is interested, go check out my YouTube channel, and I guess Rishabh will be happy to, if that's okay, to send the link.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
I'll put in
And
the chat.
Definitely, that would be great. And yes, so I'll do the homework myself and I'll try to find out, because even I'm extremely curious about blockchain technologies and the amount of, I mean, the smart contract is one of the awesome things in blockchain, and that includes yeah, including hyperledger. Even that is like extremely good, and we banks are already trying to like grab those opportunities. So how we can use that technology to make even more safer transactions and safer, I mean, safety is one of the topmost priority in terms of like financial transactions, right? So
True.
obviously that's gonna be like covered by blockchain technology. And yeah, so anyone who is interested inside in getting into blockchain, it's going to be a huge future here. And yeah, a roadmap for blockchain, getting started
Thank,
with it, and that will be provided. I'll take care of that, the technical stuff, and I'll give it in my own funny and easy to understand way. That's my promise.
thank, thank you so much, Praveen. Uh, I mean, I'm not a technologist, by the way. I'm not a developer. I come from a business background, but my understanding of how the roadmap should be and how the roadmap to face any or learn any new thing should be to start with problems rather than start, getting to know the ABCD of it. Start with solving a problem.
Problems and approach the solution. The approach
Right.
matters a lot. I
Exactly.
guess Zana will also agree with it. So you don't see the solution, right? You see how
Yeah.
the solution is being approached by a particular candidate. And if the approach is great, go hire them.
Yeah, exactly.
So you should start with problems and start look out for any. So just to sort of give an example, this hackathon, just go and search about what blockchain technology can solve. Come up with a problem statement that you think exists around you in your ecosystem, and start solving that using blockchain. Blockchain brings transparency, safety in your transactions, not only financial transactions, but all sort of transactions. It brings speed to the transactions. You you can go out and check out which problem to solve and just register for the hackathon and start attending the mentor sessions like this. We will be having a lot of mentor sessions. Believe me, we have more than 100 mentors in our network that are waiting to, and that would be coming live for you guys to help you with to approach a problem and solve those problems. So we'll be coming again live with Praveen in another couple of weeks, when we'll be having a discussion with him on how to approach when we already have a smart contract. So how to build, what kind of technology to use, what are some problems that are being faced by these startups, and he as a mentor of the non-blockchain technologies can really help these startups. Now I have some questions in the Q&A box. One of them says, is there any specific tech stack for development, or we can build on any tech stack? Uh, I'll answer this question in a different way. Please give me a minute, right? So have we, when we look at a business, we are not concerned about what tech stack you're using till the time it is it is it is not infringing any rights, and it is not a copy of any existing solution, right? If you have a genuine solution to a problem and which deserves to stand a chance in this hackathon, and you would be scored irrespective of which tech stack you're using. There are a lot of technology stacks. We are looking for solutions. We are looking for the approaches, and we leave which technology to use up to you. The second question is, on what parameters are you going to decide who will be the finalist? So we have a judging criteria which you can go and check out on our website. Some of the parameters that I would like to mention here is technology and design, feasibility, the adoption use case, the business use case, the blockchain implementation, and the blockchain use case in that product, about the vision of that whole team. How do they think it is? How do they think it will look like in the next upcoming competitive times? So these are few of the parameters that we're looking at. yeah, that's it. And yeah, these are some of the questions that we have. Is this hackathon specific to a particular blockchain or open to use any chain? You are free to use anything and you're free to access any resources that you want. We are just looking for solutions that you're providing. We're looking for the right team, a team that has the vision to build a solution, and the team that is building a solution and the solution. That's the only requirements we have, irrespective of the blockchain type or the tech stack.
And Rishabh, we have one more question in our chat about how many members can be in team.
Okay, so that's again a very good question. But again, have we, we are looking for people who are the vision. Now it could be a one-member team. So let me tell you, Wi-Fi, which is one of the leading DeFi protocols, one of the first DeFi protocols of this crypto industry, DeFi yield aggregation protocol rather, not DeFi but yield aggregation, was started by just one person on the Chronic, right? So there was just one person who started it and built it, and then there was a DAO that came in together. When we talk about companies like Compound, MakerDAO, or companies like GITEX, companies like Vulcan, there are so many blockchain companies that we see. Some of them have a large teams. So, and with the same vision and the same mission, there is no limit to how many members can join. You can be 1 or you can be 100. It's up to you. But the recommended is 3 to 5. That's a recommendation. Again, it's based on our experience that about how 3 to 5 people are able to work together remotely on a product. That's just a recommendation, but there is no limit to it. So
yes.
I think.
Yeah, and we have one more question about if someone has no idea, but he has good technical skills in blockchain and he wants to be participant.
Very, very nice. You can go and register on the platform. The link is in the chat box. And we'll also put this video is going live on YouTube, is also being streamed live on YouTube. We have already shared Praveen's YouTube channel. We'll be putting up the description about different resources and important links in the description of the YouTube video as well. But if you don't have an idea, if you have good skills, I would suggest you to join and start registering on the platform, and we will connect you with people who are building a product and would like to use your skills in their team.
Yeah, in our Discord, we have a channel, Find Teammates, and you can ask and you can write some description about yourself and who are you looking.
Yeah. So with this, I think let's, we would be more than happy to help all those participants who would like to get an entry to the blockchain ecosystem. Guys, this is a chance for you. Start now, start today, go and apply, register yourself, get in touch with our team. We are all there to help you. Praveen has joined hands with us to help all of these participants and, help the participants to build solutions on blockchain and build some real world value addition products. Thank you so much for your time. It was a great session, guys. Thank you, Zana. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, everyone. And
Thanks,
I want
everyone.
to say, yeah, if you don't want to be participant, you can invite other people and you can have chance to win Tesla or Lamborghini. I think it's also a great opportunity. Yeah, thank you. Bye.